Right. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. Not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but the season is young. He can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And clearly, he's still finding his footing in the league. It hasn't been quite as smooth a start to his season as many had hoped for.
But there are reasons to be encouraged. I mean, we've seen some flashes of brilliance from him, and I imagine there's more in store.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star. Often his own toughest critic, Ingram said, "My motivation is being the best I can be. I can't be perfect, but if I do all I can, I think I can be close to perfect." Kevin, he's putting in the work to get as close as he can. Back to you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Well, something you'll love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one.
I love the glass eaters, Kevin. You know, that was part of the strength of my game back in the day. Way back in the day. I mean, these teams are right at the top of the league when it comes to closing out stops with the defensive rebound. Glass eaters galore in this one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, they've got Ingram. He's out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. Inside, here's Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bledsoe's got his team on the board to start the game for New Orleans. McCollum with the ball. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. With the shot. The rebound by Steven Adams. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now, here's Lillard. Now McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations. Unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked. Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Ball hits them both. And just about a minute into the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. The wide open look here for Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Ingram. Good D by Covington.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Bledsoe looking it over. Ingram attacking. Here's Adams, and Covington sends it back.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Adams. Back to Bledsoe. Up and in on the layup. Bledsoe's got his second bucket tonight. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Nurkic finds McCollum. Lillard outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
McCollum outside. That one a little long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. How about that high wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 4. McCollum outside. The Trailblazers rebound. It's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Bledsoe. New Orleans moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams with the slam.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside, Covington. McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Carmelo. It's deflected, and he gets it back. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Ball. Rebounded by McCollum. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Fires from deep. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Anthony down low, working on Hayes.
Hey, it's hard to teach reach. Ball has a nice extension to him and superb at being able to challenge shooters because of it.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's McCollum with the drive, and it goes down 2 points.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Here's Bledsoe. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State. Adams, the pass to Bledsoe. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
So it's Portland now. 8-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Bledsoe passes to Adams. Kicks to Redick. To the paint. Here's Melli. And it's blocked. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Portland. Harry Giles is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 8.
You don't see Jay.
And here's McCollum. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Throw good. McCollum. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Pulls up. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And Redick kicks to Bledsoe. Ingram right side. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good again that time. Portland trailing here. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. Passes it to Melli. Ingram outside. Bledsoe left side. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And the key for Bledsoe, like it is for most players, is staying motivated and engaged. I mean, he's a big player for this team, an important player for this team.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Hood's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Portland has possession. They trail by 1. Trent passes to Lillard. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And here they go. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard the pass to Trent.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And so here's Portland. Lillard with it. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Houston.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Pass to Melly. And here's Bledsoe. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, unbelievable play for him over the last month. 3rd in scoring, 6th in assists, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. The first free throw is good. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Harry Giles. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, you know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes it can take time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
5 on the clock. Hernan Gomez kicks to Redick. From outside, off the mark.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And he makes that one. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And for Portland, they're shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Pass to Trent. 1:22 left in the first. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:21 left in the first quarter. The pass to Hernan Gomez.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. Denied. And now Portland on the break. Here's Trent. Off target from three-point range. The Pelicans trail. Hernan Gomez finds Redick. Here's Melly. Covered by Hood. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Hood. Lillard from deep three-point land. They get it back.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
6 to shoot. Can't hit from the elbow. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Portland out in front, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say.
I don't fear nobody. And, you know, if somebody going to come after me, I'm going to be right here for it. And, you know, he's the ultimate example of that. Somebody that's going to come for your lunch. And that's just what it is. I'm always ready for the challenge.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly... What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Hernan Gomez out there with Steven Adams. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Trent, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Pass to Adams. To the middle, stolen by Kansas. Jones drives in, and a wide open look for Hood, and that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Trailblazers lead by 10. The Pelicans shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Redick. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Proving that he's more than just a shooter now. Redick, when he sees a lane, he takes it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Now here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Lillard. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
A second chance effort. Pass to Hart. Outside, Redick, 5 to shoot. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. But they get it back. Adams, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Knocked loose and stolen by Lillard. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and Cancer pulls it down. Now the pass to Hart. Now here's Redick. Tight defense on him. Second chance shot. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Redick's got 5 now.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
Trailblazers leading by 7. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Josh Hart. Pelicans trail by 9. Outside, Ball. He's guarded by McCollum. The drive by Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Passes to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum finds Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Covington from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Hood deciding where to go with it. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the 2nd dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Ingram kicks to Ball. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
One shot.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Anthony left side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
So he gets them both. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
The Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Ball, the pass to Adams. He's guarded by McCollum. Hayes. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland leading. The tray. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Damian Lillard.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for New Orleans. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. McCollum against Bledsoe. Again, McCollum missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Ball kicks to Hayes. Ball against Anthony. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Ingram. And no good. Good D by Covington. A floater, and McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
Ingram against Covington. The shake. And Ingram finishes inside. Ingram's got 12.
How do you like this? A sleepy-eyed assassin. Ingram looks like he could score in his sleep.
Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Nelly's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. McCollum finds Covington. Lillard with it. He's covered by Ball. Count that bucket.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Melly passes to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. From 10 feet out. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 14 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Hayes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Over Hayes. Again the miss by Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Nicolo Melli. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys. And it's starting to pay off.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ball. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Cantor comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Derek Jones in for Robert Covington. Both shots good from the stripe. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hart kicks to Bledsoe. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Lillard from outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
No good on the free throw. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Portland. Trent's checked in. Portland leading. The pass to Giles. Portland moving the ball around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Pelicans trail by 4. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Bledsoe. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Love the toughness of Bledsoe. Outstanding at maintaining his balance, even when you body him up.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Lillard. Ingram against Cantor. Here's Trent. 8 points for him. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Rudy Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingram passes to Heron Gomez.
And, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Here's Lillard. 14 points for him. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cantor.
Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Here's Trent. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Lillard from deep three-point land. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Here's Ingram. No good on that one. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. And no doubt that C.J. McCollum's a great player all the time. But Shaq, he has that DNA where he turns it up for big games.
Yes, he does. He's proved to be a fantastic playoff performer. McCollum has a sense of when he needs to step it up for his team.
Yeah, well, very few players can take over like McCollum. I mean, this guy's ISO ability is probably in the top 5 in the NBA, so there's no slowing him down when he gets on the road.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Anthony, and it's Cantor in at the center, filling out the middle. Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Cantor. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. It's good. Bledsoe's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pelicans. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, at times Bledsoe can just be a guy who takes over games with his scoring.
90 seconds now into the second half. McCollum passes to Lillard. Over Bledsoe. And it's Lillard again missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Ball kicks to Ingram. And he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside, Covington. Pass to McCollum. Five on the clock. Count it.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick and roll option.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
McCollum, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Now Bledsoe. He's got 15. To the inside. Covington with the steal. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, one of the things about Covington is that his length bothers the opposing players. I mean, he's somebody that takes defense seriously and looks to pilfer the ball whenever he can.
Ingram dishes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McCollum passes to Lillard. For the three. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Ball finds Bledsoe. Now here's Hayes, covered by Anthony. Back to Bledsoe. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hayes, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Adams dishes to Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
First one falls for him. And Portland making a change here. Hood's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Good on the wing. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Hayes has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. He dishes it to Hood. Back to McCollum. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
McCollum against Ball. McCollum kicks to Hood. Outside Covington. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Redick comes in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Josh Hart in for Ball. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Trent's checked in. There's the pass to Adams. Redick for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. The 6-footer's good. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
McCollum, no good. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Outside, Reddick. For the lead, Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Hood, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
To the left wing. Hernangomez passes to Adams. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
First trip to the line for him here. Throw good, Adams. The Pelicans making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Portland. And so Adams nails both of them. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Trent. Pelicans pull it in. Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Adams. There's the 3. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Bledsoe.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Trent. 13 points in the game. McCollum outside. High post try, and again it's Portland converting.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bledsoe.
And you know what? I like the tough-mindedness of Bledsoe. I mean, it's never easy trying to keep him under control, especially when he's driving the ball.
McCollum against Bledsoe. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 2.5 games back.
And when you look at Portland, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
Yeah, and you can tell they enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry amongst this group, and they've been having fun as they've gotten off to this good start.
Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Trailblazers in second.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
And it's tied up with that one. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Portland also making some changes. Giles checked in for Nurkic. And Enes Kanter's subbed in for Jones. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Trent passes to McCollum. Lets a floater go. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Nurkic checked in for Giles. The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Trent. 13 points in the game. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Redick against McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nurkic has got 6.
Going to work. Nurkic puts forth such an effort on offense. That's what gets him his looks.
Adams finds Bledsoe. The pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Here's Adams. He's guarded by Nurkic. Adams, the pass to Bledsoe. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland trailing here. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Good on the bucket. Bledsoe's got 25 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Trent. 15 points in the game. Kanter. And Kanter throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ingram against Hood. To the paint. Redick with the bucket.
You know, Redick has a solid in-between game, and I like seeing him work that shot into his game from time to time.
It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for New Orleans. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, you got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively. Doesn't want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Hernan Gomez out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Bledsoe, here we go, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bledsoe's got 16 here in the second half.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Trent passes to Canner, and Canner throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
It's blocked. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Redick. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Passes to Hayes. And here is Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Portland. Covington's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Ball against McCollum. Covington wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Bledsoe with Lillard picks him up. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Bledsoe always bringing that uber intensity. Real force that time on the finish as he drove inside.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Covington in the corner. Lillard outside. McCollum trying to get open. And there's Lillard on the assist from Covington. Covington's got his 4th assist in this one. Bledsoe against Lillard. Ingram outside. Pass to Hayes. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Bledsoe against Lillard. Down low. Here's McCollum. The dish to Cantor. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Lillard. Cantor, high post. Pass to McCollum. Over ball. McCollum, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Ingram, and it's denied. The Trailblazers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
There's the pass to Hayes. And it's Bledsoe off the drive and a missed layup. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Adams checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Cantor. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Lillard surveying the D. With the floater, and Adams sends it back, and he recovers it. Nurkic finds Anthony. Ingram outside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McCollum passes to Lillard. That's tipped. The open shot, Anthony. Portland again missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Portland trailing here. McCollum with the ball. Outside Covington. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with the three. The Trailblazers rebound. And he comes up with the deuce.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Bledsoe. Ingram outside. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Lillard. Here's Anthony. Nurkic in the post. Adams defending. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Bledsoe kicks to Hayes. Nurkic with the block. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Nurkic trying to get open. Anthony can't hit.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Fires from the wing. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Enes Kanter.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Dishes it to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Bledsoe against Lillard. Now here's Bledsoe. He kicks it to ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
The first free throw is good. Enes Kanter's checked in for Anthony. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
To the inside, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night. The Pelicans have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Lillard against Bledsoe, and stolen by Lillard. Outside Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Looking to get it going. Kanter trying to free himself up. McCollum, no good. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Portland leading. McCollum passes to Nurkic. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. A beautiful reverse layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Enes Kanter. And he makes the first. Ball hits them both. Here's McCollum. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Here's Lillard, rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Bledsoe. Count it. Bledsoe's got 35.
Stepping up as a leader there. It's clear Bledsoe takes a lot of pride in capitalizing in critical moments.
And Portland has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Lillard. Outside Covington. No good on the 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Lillard against Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Ingram against Covington. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Adams outside. trying to find ball. He gets it to him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the way. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants the rock in his hand in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
And for Portland, they're shooting in this game 45%. Bledsoe against Lillard. 1:21 left in the game, and it's in there.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ingram against Covington. And that one's good.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Bledsoe against Lillard. Fires the 3. They get it back. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ingram against Covington. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's Covington on the wing. Right between the eyes.
And Covington is someone who definitely has the clutch DNA. I mean, he welcomes the chance to take these important shots.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. McCollum, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he can't get either to fall. The shot and game clock separated by 4. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Lillard missing.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Damian, this team is on a roll and finding ways to win. What would you say about how you're playing?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
I know you want to keep it going, man, so congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.